chill. Right on my side is my ego becomes a funky child with some words on my tongue. Be like in, take a breath, and my mouth gets loose. So while I scatter my spit, I dream of juice. Have you ever rebel out dark hallways? This way, I guess I made the day. I say, play the track from your record collection. It's your mix, congratulations.
Changed a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down, down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now.
Come back in. I bet you right up when we start the show. But I mean now, very close because I told you so. You know, we love because we love the race. Yeah, we be freaky and we wanna stay.
Changed a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down, down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now.
Lock, strike, go weaving in that violent force of life. Guaranteed to turn it as a better goal of mine. Because we don't need change like a chameleon. And the channel, whenever the rap show the world is on. You know we dazzle like get all our human battles. Right outside your head to redeem. I call the bottles, fall in love with your teachers on the right for your self-made. Check, test, free of evidence, LA.
Changed a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down, down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now. Keep my feet on the ground, keep my head in the clouds. Electrified by the sound, it comes from the down. And we changed a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down, down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blind who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape, excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what the am I doing?
Hey yo, Prim, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright,
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Pow. Premiere album still gonna happen.
DA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Los Angeles. And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry now for David Montgomery. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. Now a run. Here's the rookie from USC. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming out.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Now they change things up. Stroud will throw it. This pass complete to Higgins. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touchdown.
One down, only about 500 more to go this season. He would certainly welcome most of his passes this year going as well as that. Now that the first one is over, time to settle into a groove and begin the long journey towards Week 18 and hopefully the playoffs.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
First down.
Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chains, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game. I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely.
And he's in for a score. Touchdown, Texans. Woody Marks with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Texans are on the board here first in the season opener. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10. They'll look to throw right away. This one swung out to Williams. And some room to maneuver. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
The 39-yard line.
59!
Back to throw, Stafford. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 41. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to 43. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
First down.
The slot man in motion right. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Nico Collins, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down. Stroud to throw it. And he's taken down inside the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Play action. Here's Stroud. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
2nd and 10.
On the quick, right?
Stroud will look to throw once more. They'll find Marks out of the backfield. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 17-yard line.
First down, Texans.
Oh, ready? 118. That's right.
6-0 our score after one. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Stroud looking to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Throwing now is Stroud. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Jaden Higgins with his first career touchdown in his first career game. As his guys are able to extend their lead. And oh, it's no good. For the second time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're in an early hole. First drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 1.
Ready.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. Following the penalty, it's Williams. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play.
It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Ready. 180.
Now Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Stafford will stay out there. He'll lead his guys up to go for it on fourth down.
Easy, alert. Omaha, ready, move. 50-50. Hey. Drill right, 22.
They snap it to Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
Here we go.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. And second down.
Well, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down.
Third down.
Stroud. That is caught. And he is going to have a Texans first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And the penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's first and 5. Following the penalty, Montgomery. Calling a gain of a couple there as it'll leave him with a second and just 3.
Brings up second down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here's second and 3. On his own read, again to Marks. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Coming up here, looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
And it's third down.
Why Tony?
Now Stroud. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Houston.
David Montgomery, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Texans are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. And can you believe it? He misses another one, his third so far. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Creeping up on a minute. That complete. It's Tyler Scott with it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And the Rams.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're acting panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts.